So the packaging industry is changing quite a lot. What have been the major changes, according to you, in the past 5 years?
I mean, the main changement for the packaging industry, there was two things. I think they lost more or less the power they had on the cosmetic packaging market because the market changed a lot, because there was a big changement about the brands. The new brands coming on the market changed the deal of the market. And so, more or less, they were not anymore at the first level as a supplier. And more, the supplier who was at the first level was more the formulation company. So it was a big changement since these 5 years. And the second point also for the packaging industry is the tremendous challenge they have to take about the sustainability, because you know that in the packaging market, I mean, the packaging market for cosmetic market is more or less, it is really the plastic materials which are concerned, and so for the plastic industry, packaging plastic industry, it is a tremendous challenge to get the right packaging, the right sustainable packaging for the next year. This is two main. So it's not so easy to be today the manager of a packaging company, especially in the plastic.
And if you look at the Asian competition, what do you think of that?
It could be interesting because it could be good for the European packaging industry, because I don't think that the Chinese packaging manufacturers are so involved about the sustainability. And I think that now that it could be late to offer new things. I think it could be a good chance for the European packaging industry, because they are more involved about this, so they worked more on this to find new solutions. So it could help the European packaging industry. Instead of the Chinese one, I'm not sure that today the Chinese packaging industry seems to be so involved about the sustainability. Of course, they could do it quickly after, but today I think it could be a chance for the European packaging industry.
So what, according to you, in the past decades has been the most innovative development in packaging for cosmetics?
Not so easy to find, but I think the Airless packaging was really a fantastic innovation, and I think it was really a fantastic innovation. I mean the best, because it protects the product, without the air contact, and so no, really it was a really big evolution.
Is there still potential in the airless industry?
Yes, of course, because the formulations becomes more and more sensitive. They have to be more and more protected, because they are more and more natural. So when you have a natural formulation, it has to be protected a lot from the air, from the oxygen, and so Airless is a good solution for this evolution.
What, according to you, is the strongest packaging industry in Europe? What country?
Good question. I don't think we can speak about a country, because if you think about the big group that you know, I can speak about one, like Albéa. The office, I mean the main office is in France, but the plant of Albéa are everywhere. They are in France, they are in the States, etc. So it's difficult to say a country. I think the European packaging industry is very strong today. The German is strong, and also the Italian. I mean, there is three main countries in Europe strong in packaging. Of course, Germany, Italy, and France.
Great Britain?
Great Britain? I don't think so. Great Britain more or less, generally speaking. Great Britain lost its industry long time, some years ago, and it's difficult. It's more and more, as everybody knows, that England is more a financial country than an industrial country. They were industrial in the past, but they lost more or less their industry. So today, I'm not sure that England is really a packaging country. I'm not sure.
And Spain?
Spain, not so much also, not so much. There is not so big, no. I think really France, Italy, Germany are the big player in this market.
Lately, there have been a lot of new packaging exhibitions, and you yourself are sort of quite involved in the packaging exhibition market. You were involved in Luxe Pack and makeup. What is the next step for packaging exhibitions?
You know, it's difficult to say because when you have an idea, it's because you are at the good place at the good time, and so it's difficult to say. It was a good time to make Luxe Pack in the 80s. It was also a good idea to make the makeup show in the in 2010. But you know, it's it's a conjunction of a lot of facts. It's very difficult to say what will be the next step. There is a lot of packaging shows, that's right. Perhaps too much, somebody say, but the exhibition still interests the industry. A lot of industrial people say there is too many packaging show, etc. But anyway, they come and they exhibit because they make good contact, because they make business on the show, and it is still a very good place to show their product, to have the contact with the customer. So it is still so. The next idea, difficult to say. I don't know today, but perhaps tomorrow I will tell you.